How to become fast in Blender. What you need is a bit of pie menus, shortcuts and some of these pesky underlines. But how to discover and train using them effectively? Pie menus. Switching between edit and object mode is easy with the tab key, but getting to the other modes is annoying, as you need to move your mouse away from the center of the screen. Use Ctrl Tab to open the pie menu for the modes. By swiping up or down, you can reach the other modes with ease. Pie menus are mostly set up to arrange opposing actions on the opposing sides of the menu. In our case, edit mode on the right, object mode on the left. This is a bit more apparent in the cursor and selection pie menu, which you can open with Shift S. For example, selection to cursor is located at the top, cursor to selection is at the bottom. Usually, you only have to learn one action. The reverse of this action is then on the opposing side of the menu. Shortcuts. But how to learn shortcuts without having to Google all of them? Blender lists shortcuts in many menus, next to the action in a darker font. Every time you click on such a menu, see if a shortcut is already assigned, and the next time, try to use the shortcut instead. Don't worry, if you forget the shortcut the first time a few times, you can always use the old and slow way to reach the action. At some point you have memorized the shortcut and will save time from now on. If there is an action you use all the time, but it doesn't have a shortcut assigned, you can right-click on the action and assign a shortcut. Just make sure it's a unique one to not conflict with the default mapping. Another place where shortcuts are king is when using a tool. You might not have noticed that all the options of a tool, which is currently in use, are listed at the bottom of the screen. These are the same options you see in the pop-up after confirming the tool, just that you can affect them while you are still using the tool. For example, with the bevel tool, I can only bevel the vertices by pressing V, or change the outer bevels to form an arc instead of being sharp by pressing O. Have a look down there what each tool offers. You will discover some features you didn't know they exist. These pesky underlines. One very effective trick is to observe these underlines in menus. These are markers for the letter on your keyboard you have to press to execute that action. For example, when unwrapping, you can press U once to open the menu. But instead of searching for and clicking on the action in the list, you can just press the underline key. In this case, I want to unwrap, so I press U again. The act of unwrapping therefore becomes smacking the U key twice. Even better when you want to unwrap by follow active quads. This can be done with pressing UFO. Super easy to remember. Have fun with these neat tricks and happy blending. If you like my tutorials, maybe have a look at my Patreon page. Goodbye!